Hey, welcome to Sisters with Opinions. She might have to move her mic a little bit. Look like it's in your face. Yeah.
Break it down.
Yep,
Hey, Motown. Thank you all for joining in. Y'all know y'all always gonna get bloopers. We want to see your pretty face. There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
All right.
So I can see it.
Okay, there we go. All right, you all. Thank you for joining in with Sisters with Opinions. For those who don't know us, we are Sisters with Opinions. We're here to help and heal somebody. You know, God give all of us a gift, and we know our gift, and our gift is to reach out and touch somebody. We all go through something in these relationships. I don't care what title you want to call it. It might be a situationship, a sad person. You might be married, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is you want to call it. We don't judge nobody, but we know everybody go through something. And I always say somebody laying on that good couch, and they probably watching. They like, she doing just what I'm doing, you know. So you never know who you might touch or who you might wake up, because you know sometimes it won't be woke. We be sleep for absolutely. And God got to shake your hips. So He speak through us and He speak through other people, because you know it's people like me that always stay in this line and don't move out the line for somebody else. So we have a special guest tonight. You all, you know, I'm big on entrepreneur. I say the same stuff every week, but it might be somebody never heard it.
But
yeah.
lately we've been having individuals that own their businesses.
I'm big on entrepreneurs because they know their gift and they step out on faith and they use what God gave them instead of got to get up like me and see if I can take off and working for somebody else to make them rich. So we have someone today. She's an entrepreneur. She has she owns her own company where you can rent out
tables and chairs.
There we go. I couldn't get it out, y'all.
A screen
for your events,
bounce houses,
whatever you need. When you say I gotta have whatever kind of event y'all make up now, she got it for y'all. And also, she is a custom designer. Yes, and she make all kind of custom designs, hats, shoes, shirts. She's gonna tell us about it. So we're gonna introduce Jade, and she's gonna tell y'all all about her business and what she do.
Hey,
welcome, Jade.
Thank you for having me, ladies. Happy
Juneteenth today.
And I'm here. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
We couldn't wait. We couldn't wait. We love to have, especially women. It seems like we always have a lot of men. They always be like, when y'all gonna get some ladies on there? So we got one tonight. She's gonna drop some gems tonight and help us out.
Right.
So we want to know, of course, we got questions for you. You know, what made you decide I want to start doing custom designs?
Yeah. I started during the pandemic, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yep. So I was at home with my son, and I, you know, quit the job.
You did?
And I was just bored at home, and I just, like, tapped into something that always been there, but never really had time for, and you put it off to the side. And then it grew into what it is today. So.
That's awesome. And she got on a hat that I won't. I don't know. Dina been thinking about it since she walked up with it on.
Ain't it cute?
Yeah, I want one.
So cute.
Thank you.
So you made custom hats. You do the shoes.
I do the t-shirts, jackets, just
socks. You do socks?
Yeah,
you do
socks,
whatever you need. Just whatever you think about, you're going to customize. I love it.
So someone can bring something to you and you be like, I want this to be this, you know, whatever.
Or an idea. That's how I like, you know, the vibe off of that. Like, whatever you thinking about, I can bring it to life, basically.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Ladies, is it just women?
I can do men, kids, all ages, for anybody.
That's awesome. So y'all have to, we're going to give her handles throughout the show, or unless you want to give them now, because it might be somebody that might jump off. But so you can place your order. You know it's something
I have
you need.
a website. It's lollicustoms.com, and that's LOLLI customs.com. And I'm also on Instagram, Lolli Customs.
I hear that. Y'all know the Lions gonna win this year. Y'all better tap in.
Yeah, I went crazy during the draft.
Did you? I know
when they hosted the draft, and it was like a lot of people here.
Yeah.
I was downtown with my stuff, and it just sold out. It just went crazy.
I'm loving that.
So I'm loving the fans.
Good for you.
The fans support the Lions, and you get a one-of-one cap.
Absolutely. Let's go, Lions. We're doing it this year.
Right.
So, of course, we got topics.
Y'all about to get spicy.
Listen,
Okay, I'm ready for the smoke.
She said we're going to get spicy. I'm going to try to tone it down a little bit, just a little bit.
Don't tone it down.
In the first 20
I'm ready
minutes.
for
She
the,
said I can go.
for
Y'all
the
hear
spiciness.
Okay. All right. So I want to know, well, I ain't going to say I want to know. What advice would you give, this is before we get to the topics, but what advice would you give someone else that might want to start their own business, doing custom designs or rentals or whatever they need to do?
Just do it.
Just do it?
Don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just invest in yourself because that's just hustle.
Exactly.
Hustle money, you know.
Yeah.
Even though somebody can be doing the same thing that you thinking about doing,
I say that all the time.
they can't service everybody.
Everybody.
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Like,
Yep.
it's going to be a party every weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be a birthday
It
every
is.
day.
Gender reveal.
Everybody want to
Stuff they
get
make
fly.
up. Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? So they can't service everybody and
Absolutely.
just do you.
That's true. Y'all hear that? Just like with the liquor store. They don't sit up and say, oh, it's a liquor store 2 doors down. I ain't going to open this liquor store.
No,
They do
no,
it. Or
seriously.
Target. They,
Yeah.
Walmart. I'm going to
Yeah.
still do what I'm going to do. So we want to know, is it okay for a married woman to accept a gift from a single man?
No.
You said, what you say, for?
I just said,
Because they do it.
they do it.
I mean, I ain't gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna do that, But some of them do. They think it's okay. They'll be like, oh, it was from my boss, or it was from.
Oh yeah, what if it was from your boss?
She said
But he-
no.
I think
he
that's
gave
an
a-
boss.
exception.
Oh, that's the exception.
If he giving the whole
Yeah.
office
But if he
Christmas
just,
gift.
if he's singling
But what
you
if
out,
But if
just
you got
you.
like an extra bonus,
Right, or something.
you know,
You're
that
like,
might be a
She
little
like,
something different.
Okay,
yeah, that's a little.
it's good to know.
That's special.
Because some people, they think, oh, it's just because Thomas said, just because today I was typed out a paper, just any little thing. They'll just say it's okay.
It might depend on what kind of partner you got, but mine, no,
You like,
that ain't fine.
He said that's. What about if you out with your friends and a guy bought drinks for you and your friends? And
If
you
a guy
married
send drinks
up to a married woman.
to the group, let's just say to the group.
If it's to the
a group of ladies.
If it's a group of ladies,
and
it's
I want to
okay.
buy all these ladies right,
Right.
here. What y'all drinking?
Right,
We
yeah,
on
'cause
Patron
you know how they
or
do it,
whatever.
right.
Down
Yeah, you know how it
Julio.
go.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
send a round of shots to the group. I don't see
That's
no problem with
yeah,
that.
I don't see no problem. Because who had time to be like, hold on, wait a minute.
I can't.
Excuse me, I'm in the whole
I'm
ride. Wait a minute,
engaged. I
excuse
can't
me.
do
Yeah,
that.
so
I
it's
can't-
kinda
I can't take
right,
your
exactly.
shot.
Like,
We
oh, wait,
ain't
hold
about to
on.
be
Yeah.
lame.
Because I don't think he'll look and say, let me
Not
see
lame.
who all married over there. They just kind of like send a
Right,
drink.
right,
I think
right,
that's
right.
okay. I think it's
Yeah.
okay, Jester. That's my opinion. I don't know how men feel about it, but
Right.
that's my opinion.
Yeah, when they do
know
the
what I
group
mean?
and not single out. Singling a person out, a particular person is different from like my girls,
Yeah.
right?
So
Right.
if you there, if it's a single drink, you shouldn't accept it. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Like I want this drink is for her. You know what I'm saying? Like he,
Yeah.
No, you
so-
gotta buy everybody
get
I'm
everybody
with.
more. Yeah,
You know
gotta
what I'm
do it
saying?
like
We
that.
all
Right.
drinking.
We all, yep.
Even if
not
she on
drinking, but
dark and I'm on white,
you,
like
yep,
we
you
all
gotta
drinking.
separate and do it. Okay, so y'all hear that? I don't know how men feel. How they feel, I wonder. I don't think you turning it down if you was married.
no.
You'll accept it.
I
What about
mean,
if
if it
your
was-
husband was out and a woman? Because that happens.
Yeah, she bought him a drink just like
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, that's
we ain't
how I
worried
feel.
about
No,
that.
we ain't worried about. I know I'm not.
it's just how much he's going to entertain. That's like because honestly, if you think about it, when you take a drink from a person that they looking at you, because obviously they're like, oh, she attractive. I want to send her something. But how much? Where's you know what I'm saying? That's like she accepted, so this is the door.
To
You
what?
understand?
Door to what?
Whatever. It's an open door. I've set that stage. She accepted the drink, so I don't know if she married or not because I ain't asked questions.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just doing it just because she attractive. That's what I'm thinking when men do.
Well, sometimes do they do it because they attract? I think they do it just
What you
What
mean?
y'all over here doing? I don't know.
Oh, they didn't case the stage out.
You think they do that?
Hello?
You said no, he a man. I don't think they do
You a
that.
man, what they do?
I don't think it's because
Not
it's
all
because
the
they
time.
attract. I think it's just like a gesture. They like us women over here. Look, hey, some of them do it just to be. I'm about to show them how much I'm about to spend.
Or y'all might be out celebrating something.
Yeah, it'd be like it's your birthday.
yeah.
Okay, I don't think.
But
they
you
do
asked
that.
me if your husband wanted about
if your husband
a
was
drink. That woman she's singling your husband
Well,
out.
not
like,
necessarily, because just think we got to think about we got a friend, y'all.
Well,
that's
we don't
married.
know.
When we
You-
go out, she be like, the next round's on me. She don't do that. She just be like, I got the next round.
but that ain't what you said though.
That's the same thing, because if
But is he by himself or is he with his boys? That's how you have to put it.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more
we'll
of
take it
like
to-
a group setting.
Yeah, you went to the group. She back in the group. Yeah,
I'm back in the group.
well, I go
it gotta be a
places
group
by
set.
myself sometimes,
Okay.
and but I ain't married, so I don't know. I don't know how that go.
You
What you
know
need?
how
I
it
need my
go.
questions on this one. Here, take this one.
You know how
This
it
one
go.
here. Y'all, just be careful. Be mindful. It depends on who you're with, I believe, or what
Right.
you all accept. And y'all, everybody marriage is different. So what
Or a relationship
you all,
is different.
may
Yeah.
accept. The other person
Right.
may not accept.
And they may not even think nothing of it. It's like she
Yeah.
having a good time. I don't sweat it. That's to me, when you have that open dialogue with your partner,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
she
But I
knows
don't
she
even
having
think that's
fun.
something that you sit down. Like, have you ever, whoever just, okay, thank you. Whoever just, I don't know. I'm not married, but if a married couple, have you ever just sat down with your spouse and said, if we ever go out, I don't think people have
No,
those conversations.
not
I'm
really.
engaged.
you don't
I ain't
have-
never
yeah.
brought that up.
Yeah, see what I mean?
But if he
Never-
know I'm going out with my girls, he'll give me some money.
Yeah, so
Or
you could
he'll
just-
like send me a cash up, like buy you and your girls
some
some
drinks,
drinks.
yeah.
Round on me. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
that's nice. I got excited. I was like, that's nice. That is nice. That is nice,
It
for
is
real.
nice gesture.
Because remember, we had
Absolutely.
someone on here the couple of weeks ago, and she said when they take girls trips, sometimes her friends that's married, the spouse will just be like, I got everybody. So that's good stuff. I ain't
So
gotta-
my question: what's something you wish women understood about men?
Something that I wish they understood about them.
I wish I understood everything about them, but go ahead. The question for you.
I don't really understand them all the way. I
don't
could
know
just
where
really
you-
just
where
talk
you get
about
that
mine.
one from. Right, exactly.
And I'm gonna let my man do him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I know who I'm with. I know who he is, and I ain't trying to change him. You know what I'm saying? So if you is in a relationship with somebody, you gotta like take them as they are. Don't be trying to change
Yeah,
a
that's the
man,
thing.
basically.
Absolutely.
Whether you in a relationship, talking phase, whatever.
Yep,
Don't
that's
try
true.
to change these
No.
men. They is who they is. Ain't that right,
Absolutely.
P?
Yep. She said,
Are you is who you is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because
for
I feel like
real.
when you met that person, you met them like how they were. So why
To
all of a
the
sudden you gonna
end.
come in
They
and
not
say,
gonna-
"Oh no"?
Ain't
The only
nobody
thing-
perfect.
Yeah,
No.
the only thing I think that is what we all have flaws. So they're either workable or they're not.
What you can deal with.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever
It's
you can
basically
do.
what you
Yeah,
can deal with
yeah.
and
Because
what you can't.
sometimes you can and sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
I made a good point to Dina on the way. We always have a podcast
Yeah, we
on the
do.
way here.
Yeah.
But I was telling her that I kind of was thinking like I could just go to like 3 guys from 3 different relationships and they kind of mentioned the same thing. So then last night I was like, maybe it's me on that part. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, sometimes you
they
don't
all
recognize
mentioned the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to admit that right now today, but I'm just saying. I was just thinking like it could.
Nah,
be,
I don't wanna admit
yeah,
it
I don't want to
today.
admit it right now. But I was telling her like that part could be me instead of saying. If that makes sense. That makes sense.
But
that's part of growing. We never
Yeah.
stop growing. We never stop understanding and
Yeah.
looking at things on a different
I'm working on
perspective.
myself.
Yeah, we would never be perfect.
Nope.
Yes.
We would never be
Absolutely.
perfect. No, no, we would never be that.
Got a question. So if a couple got a divorce, do you think the woman should keep the ring or return it? What's on
Yeah.
it?
No, I'm like,
Who
I
asking for
forgot
their ring back?
They do though.
That's lame.
Did you say? Did you raise your hand? Did you? He wrote. You see that? I told you we don't think alike. I know I was told if you get engaged, if the woman call it off, then she's supposed to return the ring, and if the man call it off, she keep it. But I don't know. When
I
you
didn't
get a
even know
divorce,
that there were rules with it. But I
well,
mean,
I don't know if it's rules, but that's what they say.
But
Because what you gonna do? Get a ring to somebody else?
why you asking back for your ring?
Right.
Though?
Exactly.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
that was out of love.
And that's
And
the
everything.
time
Yeah.
you put in, whether it was a month y'all got
Absolutely.
engaged or
Yeah.
y'all only been
Whatever
married
it
for
is,
4 months.
You feel like that's your ring.
That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good thought, though. Some
Yeah.
people,
I think if he asked for it, he lame.
I don't.
That's sucker shit.
You like
period.
cute. She just got, no, I'm just messing with. I'm messing with you. No, but I mean, some men think like that.
Yeah. That
It's-
sucks to be them.
It do.
I don't know what is that about. What do y'all
Oh,
think
my
that is?
sister gonna pass
I am
out
very,
in
I'm
here,
very
Lord.
high.
The air
I'm
ain't
sorry.
blowing out here. I don't know why. My sister gonna
What
pass
is
out.
that about?
I'm trying to understand
About do they
why
get the
why
ring?
Why
when
would
they
they
take the ring back.
ask?
Some
I
don't
don't
ask.
know.
Some just take it.
Yeah, some of them just take it back.
And like, give me my ring back. No, they just take it.
They just gonna take it off your finger.
Look how she hold on to hers.
So you just gonna rob me, basically.
He take your ring back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
He bought the ring.
Wow.
So I wonder, does it matter the reason of the divorce? They shouldn't take it back at all, right?
I mean,
I feel they shouldn't
in
take
my
it back.
opinion, this sister saying
Said
no.
no.
I don't
I don't
think
care
so.
what it is.
We have a man that said because they still paying on it.
Oh no, well you shouldn't have gotten it. You shouldn't have gotten it.
Not
Sorry.
paying on it.
No,
Not still paying
not on
it.
layaway.
After three years or 4 years.
That means okay.
I mean, people do is y'all stop taking them rings back.
Right.
Only thing you take back.
Don't do that.
Let's talk about the name, the
talk about
last
what?
name. Like, should you keep the last name?
No, I wouldn't keep my last name. But
Well,
I know
see,
what
I'm working
sometimes
on
if people
myself.
got kids with them, they might want to
You
keep.
see how God be showing up? You got a sense of humor. Go ahead. What happened?
If
I
if
shoulda-
if you got kids with that person, I can see some women probably keeping the last
Okay.
name. But
All right.
in my opinion, I wouldn't.
Yeah. You and
I'll go
well,
back
I have
to
a
my
different
own
reason. I think. I
identity.
think it took so long to go through the divorce and everything I went through. I felt like just let me sign this paper. I don't
Get
feel
it
like
over
going
with.
downstairs. It's a whole nother. Yeah, I was over it. And then you got everything in your name.
yeah,
and
but do you
degrees or
And
just
changing
whatever.
everything.
All that. Then if you meet somebody else, then you're gonna change it again. If you get married that person.
Okay.
I don't know. I just felt like the name don't define me and my character and who I am. But then somebody told me you shouldn't. And then, I mean, I think it. I told y'all I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself.
I don't know. So I'm that person.
Yeah, she was that person.
I changed mine immediately.
Because you ain't want to care. That's just like having a tattoo of somebody.
Oh, it's the same.
You know, if you
It
had your
is.
husband's name on you
okay.
or
And then
something
you had to
like
get it
that,
removed,
would you
yeah.
get it covered up or would you keep it?
I got mine
Tattoo,
covered up.
I would get covered.
I got mine
But first of all, I was
removed.
never.
Yeah.
I just don't
covered
ever
up.
see me getting a
Right.
tattoo with somebody's name.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear what you was gonna say.
I got mine
Let it out.
covered up. I mean, I
Oh, you
wasn't
did?
married to nobody,
Yeah, I
but
got it covered
yeah.
up. Yeah, please, I want to hear you. They ain't got to hear you. You can whisper it
What's
to me.
up, P?
She keep calling you P.
That's cute.
It's cute. I'm
okay,
sorry.
that's okay.
It's the wine. It's the wine.
That's okay.
Cute.
Just for clarity, I'm saying so you get rid of the tattoo and get rid of your name, but keep the ring. That's what
Oh, see there.
Why keep the
That's
ring?
a good
'Cause
analogy.
that's a gift.
The tattoo might have been too.
No, that's something I did out of love to
What if
show
you
him
paid
like
for
I
it?
really love him.
What if he paid for it? That would have been a gift.
That's a
Get
rid
good.
of
That's
that,
a good
though.
I
point.
paid for my
You
tattoo,
paid
so
for it.
I don't know
You
about that.
got a good point. But see how men think different. That's why I love doing what we do.
But if
Because
you
we
married
think,
and get a divorce, I don't care. You keep the ring. But if we get an engagement and you call it off,
yeah, I can see.
ring.
Yeah, I can see
you
you
don't
giving
want to
it
get
back
married.
then.
Why
Yeah.
keep the ring?
If he petty, give him the ring back.
But then there's somehow we think. No,
so
he's
she
saying-
so she called it off. Why not give the ring
Yeah.
back?
Yeah,
But
why
what
not?
about if the man call it off? Should she keep it or should
She
he?
can keep it in.
Oh, she can keep it in.
If she don't want to get married no more, why would you keep a resemblance of our unity if you didn't want the unity?
That's a good point.
She might, take it back and
Want her
get something
ring.
else.
She want that ring.
I might, take that back and let me get something else.
See, that's a good point.
So it's just to each his own.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
One more question.
go ahead. I'm
What does
loving
that
it.
do for the new man if you still wearing your old engagement ring?
I probably wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't be wearing that.
Remember, she said she was gonna get something else.
I'm
right.
probably
she
get
gonna
something else.
That's something, ain't it? That's deep though, ain't it? People do it though.
Yeah. It make me feel some type of way when they take it back. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. So my ring was taken from me.
Right? But me and him good friends now.
So I don't. So how did I feel about that? That was terrible to me because Yeah.
Give me my ring.
Did you plan on wearing it? You just wanted to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that when you buy someone something so precious and that your mindset is that if this happens, I'm taking this back. It's not the fact that I will wear it.
Right.
It's the point that.
What would you think you would have did with it? I'm just asking.
I just keep it. I mean, it's just that was mine.
Right.
You bought it for me.
Exactly.
At a sacred
But
time.
isn't it gonna remind you of him?
Not really.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know. It wouldn't remind. I just feel that it was. I don't know. I just feel like that's weird to take jewelry back.
Me
I don't
too.
know. I just
feel like
some
anytime
type
a
of
man
way.
give you anything, why are you asking it?
He gonna take your purses back? I'm sure he buying bags.
or something.
He gonna take what he gonna do with
I'ma
a
tell
purse?
y'all, and
What he gonna do with a ring? You know what I'm saying? You gonna put it on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what
you
you
get
gonna
your.
do. I'm
What's up?
I'm
What you gonna do with the
something.
real? What you? So they gonna you?
You gonna take my purses
Same
back?
thing you gonna do with it?
Yeah. Right.
Trade it.
Get something else.
Or what if he give it to the next woman?
Ooh, that's so
You
dirty.
never know.
That's dirty.
No
Never
man
know.
better not ever
Ever.
give me something that he bought from someone else.
Yeah.
That's trifling. That's out of order
Okay.
on so
But
many
you
levels.
just won't believe what some
But
people do.
he will probably put that. How much can I get for this? It's the same. Like how much can I get for this ring?
Yeah.
And he gonna put towards the new one. I think it's the same thing. Shit. I don't know. Is it the same thing or not?
Could be.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. That's it's touchy.
I'm gonna share something with y'all that my mother. Y'all, I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but I remember I was dating this guy, and I thought because he was older, it would be different. Like, oh, he older, he ain't gonna do nothing like what everybody else doing. So, he was big on buying gifts or doing what I never asked a guy for nothing, but he would just do it, right? Mm-hmm. He got mad one day, like real mad, right? He called and it was like, return everything that I bought you. So I was at home, like, packing up, trying to remember, did he buy this? But I'm packing up. My mother came by, whatever.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so my mother was like, yeah, she thought I was moving. So she was like, you found the new apartment. What you doing? And I was telling her, like, he called me and said, pack up everything he got me. I'm packing up stuff, for real. And she was like, and you gonna take it and give it back? And I said, yeah. He said, she was like, if he call him right now and tell him if he can give me all that back, then I'll bring you all the stuff. But if he can't get that back, don't
I'm
take
with
it to
mama.
him. So then when she told me that, it was like lights and sights went off, like she gave me ammunition. I was unpacking stuff like I called like, give me all my back and then I'll bring your stuff. And he just started laughing like, you crazy. No, I ain't crazy because you can't give it back.
Right.
So she was just like, no, we're not doing that.
I'm with mama. She 100.
She was my mama was
We
for
ain't
real
giving
about
nothing back.
everything. Like, you can't get none of that back that you gave him. So she was
Well,
like,
chop that
unpack all.
up.
Man, I thought I felt like that was so much
a loss.
ammunition for me.
Yeah, I'm with mama.
But so now I think it was a trigger for me. I don't even want a guy to do nothing for me no more because don't do that to me.
Yeah, don't give it to me and have in back of your
and then you want
back of your head. I'm
You
gonna
want
collect this if
everything.
she go left.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's
I don't
serious.
know. That's just me.
People go through.
But don't let that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I took that back. I was, you know,
Off
I'm
to
working
the
on
next,
myself.
you know,
Yeah, I just took it back. I
relationship,
thought
'cause
y'all
that was just him.
Right. He said,
That was just
don't take that.
little him.
Don't you replay this back. Don't you? All right. So I have another question.
Okay.
Should men open doors only on dates or all the time for women?
I mean, when necessary. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say he opened the door every time for me, but when it's nice, you be like, okay,
Yeah, you open the door.
You know, you feel
It's
appreciated.
raining right now.
Right.
Thunderstorming.
And I got a 12-year-old, so I'm kind of teaching him to do that.
Okay.
Because I know how it make women feel. So
Yeah, it
it's
make
a
you
nice
feel good.
gesture,
It
you know what I'm
is.
saying?
I think that's being a gentleman. I don't think men do a whole lot of that stuff. I'm not going to say all men. Let me take
Right.
that back. But you going to shock me when you do it. For real. Like some of that's you are.
Right.
Because I'm going to be ready to grab.
No,
Yeah.
Or opening up a car door, like
you
going
know,
on the
yeah.
other side of the
I
car.
like that.
Yeah.
I do.
I do. And then
like
trip
that.
when you do it, because that's going to even make it better. Like you
Yeah.
trying to trip over me to get to it. Though,
yeah.
trying to rush. When you do that, I'm going to be like, fall out doing it. Like, your arm hurt. You probably, you bent your finger back doing it, because I'm really going to, I swear,
I'm not about to
you think I'm playing? I'll be like, you. Because I'm going
Because it don't happen all the time.
No,
That's
so
very
I wanna
rare.
see that. I
That's
wanna
very
feel
rare
that.
somebody
Yep.
do that.
And I want you to wait until I get all the way into the entryway
Right.
with it.
What you say?
That's going to make me feel real good. It is. For real. Because I know I pull up at a gas station. Sometimes I see guys sitting in the car and a woman to get out and pump her. Yeah, I see that all the time. And I want to say something so bad, but we living in the
The
town.
man in the car?
Yeah.
She pumping the
Remember
gas?
this day? One day, me and Dina was riding, and this girl ran out of gas. Baby in the car seat. She out with the, I don't know, what you call the thing when you put the gas in there?
The little knob?
The gas?
Oh, the can.
Yeah, and she was
the can.
So I pulled on the here go Janine. Don't say nothing to him. Don't say nothing. He was with his phone. I was like,
This one
I
was
wanted
with
to
the-
roll
with her
your
finger
window
on the window,
Yeah,
on the
roll
button to
your
roll the
window.
window.
I wanted to get out and help.
like,
her.
don't
He was
you
in there with
say
his
that.
phone. Then I started thinking maybe he handicapped. You never
No.
know.
That's
wouldn't.
wild. It's just all about how somebody was raised.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
'Cause
And what she accept, because that's crazy.
that's ridiculous.
You should have been like, what is you doing? You know what I'm
I
saying?
got this.
Absolutely.
I got it
Yeah,
right.
something. I swear I wanted to help. So Dina was like, you can't say nothing to
I've
people
been
nowadays.
teaching my son how to pump gas these
Absolutely.
days.
Yeah, because my niece might date your son one day. And she need her door held open.
Right,
For real,
period.
seriously. People don't think about that. You might be dating me or
It's
something.
just morals.
Absolutely.
It still in those.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Morals is so far-fetched now, unfortunately. Right? Mm-hmm. Now stop looking at me.
See, your topic. Go ahead with your topic.
Where your questions at, Dina?
She ready. That's why I put mine down. If not, I can come up with one.
So do you think social media affect relationships?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Why? I want to know why. Because I want to know why.
When you in a relationship with somebody and y'all following each other, you might post stuff that you may think is funny or can relate to, and they take it personally, you know? And it might just be like, hey, that was just funny. I just found that funny. Why you post that? You know what I'm saying? Or they can see what you like on there.
Yeah.
Why you liking that? You
Yeah.
know? So, yeah, most definitely.
What about like emojis or something? Does emojis do something to you when you see?
You know how men men quick to put a
You know, they the
heart,
emoji
a
king.
fire.
They
You know?
emoji king.
I already
so when
told my dude, okay?
Yeah.
Like in your head, baby.
don't do that.
Don't
like
do that on there. If you like that fat ass, like it in your head.
Don't
You
like
know
it
what
on
I'm
there.
saying? Don't like
click.
it on there.
Don't put
like
no
it.
Don't
emojis on
have
it.
me looking crazy.
Right, with
You
no
feel me?
emojis.
Don't do all that. That's thirsty.
Y'all
That's
stop
extra.
putting all them emojis on there.
Dislike it in your head. You already following her. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool
Right.
enough.
But don't be doing
That
all that's extra.
double tapping
No,
and all of that.
Double tap. You can't double tap. But I tell Dina all the time. I said, Dina.
No, she do for real.
Social media and these relationships, you
It's
think
serious.
no, it don't. It shouldn't even be nothing. It's I'm
No,
like,
it's
girl,
something
please,
these
because
days.
because you
it
put
is.
some fires and some winks on mine. I'm thinking something. So just
thinking?
think if
What you
I'm thinking, that you about to open the door and trip or do whatever. I'm thinking a whole lot. So if I'm thinking it, somebody else thinking it,
No, yeah, they are.
Don't do
They
all
are.
that. I'm like you on that. You put that somewhere else.
Yeah, I told man, like it in your head.
Yeah, that was
know
a
what
good
I'm saying?
analogy. But it do these social media. I don't think it should because you're not in a relationship with social media. But
It's
it
the
get
thing
wild.
now.
Yeah, it'd be like, why you?
I just don't feel. It's like when you get involved with someone, it's like, I'm obligated to post you. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
this is a different question.
Yeah, it is a different question.
Did-
No,
didn't it?
no, it is a
Oh,
different
you saying
question.
like?
I'm like,
oh, you
when
saying
I-
if you're in a relationship?
Yeah, you know,
are
you start, you
obligated
dating,
to
and then
post?
you know, you guys decide that, you know, this, you know,
it's
this
serious.
is serious. We're gonna, you
official.
know, it's official, right?
Should you post that person?
Do you-
post them how?
on your page,
Like an arm or something when you go out, or no, because you know some women do
you
that.
know,
You
I'm
get an
talking
arm or
about,
something.
I'm
you
talking
get a
about
little-
actually.
Oh yeah,
post them. Like
yeah.
you, like, is it, you know, if I don't post you, then that means like she trying to have
We
me.
ain't official.
Official.
That don't
Yeah,
mean
that
that.
don't
That's
mean
they,
that. But
yeah,
people
you
take
You
it
might
like
can
that.
be
take
a
it like
private person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
don't want no everybody to know
your
who you
business.
dating because
Yeah.
some of these women out here, they know who you dating. They want to know how faithful he is.
Yeah, so they gonna test.
How
it.
much he love
They
her.
gonna, they gonna
I just
test
want to
it.
get on him because Dina on him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
it's some women like that.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah, I would like to
that's
keep my
interesting.
stuff private. You know,
Yeah.
because there's some women out here just like to test.
So let me play devil's advocate.
Uh-oh. Lenise.
What if he don't ever post you? You okay with that? Because you keeping it private.
Yeah, because I know what it is.
Okay, well that's good.
If it's on Instagram, that ain't really nothing. You gonna see us in public.
So which one?
You
You
gonna see us when we pop out.
Which one?
And you gonna know. You gonna know.
Which you gonna know? Which
Who
social
I
media?
am.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
So I don't even care about that.
Okay. Well,
No.
some of them do. 'Cause-
It's heavy. It's really serious.
yeah. Can we
'Cause
use
they
you
live-
for it? Cause it's,
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
So I
yeah.
remember Dina was in a relationship and. It wasn't no big deal. Social media wasn't no big deal. And then she called one day and I was just like, he don't never post me. And I post him. You see where we're going? And I was just like, well, let me look. Because, I want to keep the peace. Let me look, because maybe you missed something, because she's not really social media. So I was like, he didn't. So I went to her page and just was like,
She's all he
yeah,
did.
she got him all. Okay, then I went back and was like, well, wait a minute. Not a story. Then I was just like, that is a
It
thing.
can, girls or women on
Yeah.
that person page
Yeah.
might think you don't exist
Yeah.
because they don't see you.
Because it looked like she didn't.
It
but
look like he's
he did.
single on here.
Yeah, but it looked like,
But oh well.
yeah.
Y'all out together. You see me out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna see me.
So
Right.
I guess social media do play a big part.
I ain't hidden in a box like that. You know what I'm
with
saying?
that
We
ring.
pop out.
Right.
Bling bling.
Absolutely. With that ring.
Period.
But it do matter to some people, I guess.
Yeah,
Social
it
media
do
be
for real heavy. It
serious.
really do.
It be real
Now, I don't
serious.
know if it's an age thing.
No, it's
You don't-
not.
you don't
No,
think it's an age
absolutely
thing,
not.
you know?
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
It's not.
Mama, the older you get, the worse you get. No, it's not.
What you say?
Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
For women and men, it's worse the older they get.
D, this was just about a year ago when you was doing it. So what you mean? I'm sorry. You mature. She mature. Yeah, it's just when they're just younger.
Yeah,
Yes, it's either. It's
grow
just
up.
that she healed now, so now it don't look like that, do it? Yeah, but I mean, it happens though. And don't text me in the morning talking about what somebody posted.
Don't do
You
that.
know how people do that?
Yeah.
Look, he don't do that. Because that's really going to embarrass me.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, that did it. This is stuff that people.
What you think, Q?
She's like, we want to hear from a man.
Q, what you think about that?
I think social media play a big part.
I mean, so I do a lot of podcasts and I do a lot of business stuff, so I don't really post nothing personal. So like,
It's business.
if I'm outside, we outside.
So let me ask you this, because you do a lot of podcasts, you doing stuff with females. If you're in a relationship, do you feel like they might be like, oh, who you recording today? And they had, okay.
No, it used to be like that.
Oh, it did? Okay. Yeah.
Because they know it's
Pretty good
work.
relationship,
They know it's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's work for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you
That's
see
what
my
I think
page,
people
like,
don't
I'm
realize. Yeah, this is real work.
He's like, I'm
All
working.
the time.
Absolutely.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
these
we got to
coins.
start trusting our significant others,
Right.
I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Because even if it's not social media, you work somewhere where it's men and women.
Yep.
It don't have
All
nothing to
the
do with
time.
social media. And
Majority
just
of the
think,
time.
they was doing it worse inside a corporate building than they was
Right.
on social. Because in the corporate building, you really, let me go in this elevator. On social media, you just got to go in the DM and hope I can see that person. So
Right.
look at it that way. Corporate
Social
place.
media like give easy access.
It is. It is. It is.
It truly is. That's so true.
Dang, I said, dang. It is, though.
It
I
is
don't
for
know,
real.
God.
I got one. What is most important? Consistency or chemistry?
I think them equal.
I want you to, yeah, I was about to say, I want to hear what you
I
were about
can't
to
even
say.
pick one. You gotta be consistent
Yeah,
and
you
we
gotta
gotta
be-
be vibing.
You got to have the chemistry first for me to even be consistent. You like when I said that cute.
But have you
do,
ever
though.
met somebody
That I
and you
didn't
might
have
have not
chemistry?
had, but they was consistent and it was just
And then
like,
it developed-
dang.
then it
And
developed chemistry.
Yeah.
That's what
Them
I'm
ones,
I was
no,
like, no.
they be coming hard.
Let me think about it. Let me think.
Yeah, I mean, I
maybe.
don't know what's. 'Cause I think it just depends on obviously the individual, what's important to them, right? But
Dang, that's-
sometimes
that
we
one is a
confuse
hard one.
chemistry with the level of how much I like this person, and it really may not be that, right?
Right.
So I think the
Yeah.
consistency is heavy.
More
Yeah, when
important.
consistency can get out, consistency fall off. It take me out the game. Cause don't interrupt my piece of my life and start it out like this. Then,
And then
you
you
give
don't-
me these.
It's falling off.
Yeah.
That one, I'm gonna let that one day. I'm gonna be like, okay, all right. They probably look.
I mean, some things is gonna they may
like what?
turn a little bit.
Consistent like what? Like
So if you started out where you probably call in, y'all talking, and then probably I don't know FaceTime, whatever y'all do, and it's just. And then
don't
you,
go ghost.
That's what I'm. You do that.
Don't go ghost.
Now you do that.
No, don't go ghost.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
So if you don't
we
start
can
it
get
out
crazy.
like that, what's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm always asking what somebody said. Oh, y'all together. Okay.
You are
Gotcha.
too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like, okay. Yeah, I think Leo's a little different.
Yeah. I mean,
We both fired though.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
that's probably it. 'Cause I get real tense. So I'd be like, yeah,
Don't
absolutely.
go
yeah.
ghost.
I hate that. Don't
You
do
gonna get fired.
the ghost, or just like you just not answering or responding to, or don't text me, initiate the text, because you got that little ugly phone in your hand.
not
'Cause
the
you-
ugly
you-
phone.
They keep it in their
You text
hand.
me and then you don't
Not
respond
the
back.
ugly
Yeah,
phone.
that.
Go to bed. That's what you like.
Yeah. No, I don't like it.
No, I'm
when
saying
they
the
don't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
the
Okay,
consistency.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. That one a hard one, dude. That go hand in hand for me.
Yeah, it's equal.
Yeah, but she made a good point, so I don't know.
I just
Because you thinking like if they don't have the chemistry and they so consistent, it forms.
I think
into
the chemistry develops.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all been chemists tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that.
Okay.
I mean,
that
you know,
might
Like
be
he
right.
is on my head. I gotta
He's
see
showing
what
up.
this
That's
is about.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
so then that
going
brings
on
on
here?
Right.
curiosity.
Right.
Okay.
He hitting some marks. He consistent with it. Boom, 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 you know.
Okay. So I got a question.
Okay.
So what if this person have all of these bells and whistles, everything on whatever you
I'm so hot.
dreamed of, and wanted this person to be, but then the sex is not where you want it to be.
Let me pat myself.
I got a deep breath on that one.
Yeah, it seems like y'all both need a defibrillator at this point. It seems like they both fell out during the queue. What happened?
That's a main
And I know
thing
people
for
always
me.
say, people always be like, well, you can teach them and you can.
Nah, it gotta be fire there.
I feel you on that. I agree with you.
Who's gonna
so-
be miserable
That-
if you're not happy? You know?
I'm not at all. Not at all.
Give me some.
No.
Nah.
No.
It was nice.
Knowing you real bad.
Not nice knowing you.
I see you on social media somewhere and that's it. No.
It's been
What about
real.
you? Dina gonna work with him. You see
You
her?
gonna work with him?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, you said for real.
Agreeing.
Oh no, she ain't
I'm
working with you.
agreeing. I'm like, what? Who
So
gonna-
when we say
I
that,
don't have time to be teaching.
when you say that,
And when
are
you
we
say
saying
teach somebody, now not teach, right? But because
How you want
that?
it?
yeah, okay.
And learning you.
yeah,
but
because we not going back to
I'm
like
talking about.
we not about to
we
do-
ain't doing
we
that.
ain't-
Nah,
you mean,
you
'cause
gotta.
you
Nah, we ain't doing.
You
Yeah, we
giggling
not.
over here.
I mean, when you say teach, that's
No, I
something.
mean, because some people be like, well, you can teach them. Teach how I ain't hear you. I'm
Showing?
gonna show you what I like.
Right, but teaching is like that's
to where you at risk? Nah, we not doing at risk students here. No, no, we were in the portables. Nah, at risk students where you just. Okay, if you a little delayed, but you all the way delayed,
it shouldn't be no little delayed or nothing.
nothing, not at all,
can't
because you
do
need to
it.
pay attention to.
You could just show. I mean, you need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to you. You gonna pay
Pay
attention to
attention to
me,
me.
and
I may have to.
you gonna bring it,
Whatever.
right? Or
The
no?
vibe. Y'all
The
gotta
vibe.
be vibing.
Yeah, real bad.
Yeah.
And if the vibe is off and you ain't
So
happy,
what about if it's because?
Because what?
I mean, you know how people say "sass" or "with" or whatever. What if it's because of that? That ain't vibing.
that's not vibing.
I just think God designed one person to be with the person He designed you to be with, and it's gonna fit, and you gonna mesh. I think that's why I think you hear women say, "Oh, he too small, he too big." That's because that's not the person He designed. Nah, I gotta go biblical. That's not the person He designed for you. But back to what I was asking, what if it's that situation? Like he got
He
the
hit all
he
the
got the
marks.
chemistry, but then he came and just
came up short. He came up
yeah,
too short.
Too short. That's where I was going with that.
So you might want to just go to lunch with him.
Okay, and that's it. And then
You know?
yeah, if it doesn't meet your, if it doesn't,
expectations.
Yeah, we're gonna cut
I
that
mean,
part off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't do that no more.
Yeah. But then we gotta. What about we? You know, men can't help.
No, they
you know how
can't
was
help. They
born.
can't. But I mean, why lead a person on?
Right.
Okay. I was just at. Oh, cause
Yeah.
I'm just
I couldn't
saying.
do
I'm
it.
just saying, like, why do that? Because it could be something. It could be something a man. It could be something that a woman does, or she, whatever he may not like. I don't think he's gonna
And
lead
then
her
men
on. They
eat,
gonna
y'all
they gonna
eat
cut
right.
her off. And
That's another thing.
they don't
too.
hold
You need
back.
to
They
eat
don't
right
hold.
and
They
take
don't
care of
hold back on
yourself.
that. You hear that?
What you mean?
When it's opposite for the man, like if
Oh
a, if
yeah,
a woman
definitely. They
is,
be like it's whack, and then they just
yeah,
be
they
done.
don't. Yeah, they don't. They
Yeah,
don't even
that's
care. They'll
true.
ghost you. But I mean, they, men.
Yeah, that's true.
They
Right.
They don't
They
play
would.
that. So why should
So
you shouldn't?
that's
Do
it.
it too.
Yeah, real
You
bad.
do it, we
I
can
know
do it
I
better.
know I won't be able to do it. I just
Bye.
What you say?
Bye.
It's easy to just let it go.
Y'all
Yeah,
don't even.
that's it. Don't even waste
Don't
your
entertain.
time.
Yeah, that's terrible.
He
so
know he was whack when he
He did. He
showed
did.
up.
He did.
Period.
Did he know it?
He knew he was coming up
did.
short when he
did.
showed up. That's
they-
why
but
he
do
had to
they
give you
really
the
know, though?
extras and the
Yeah,
gifts.
there you go. That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
And then
But
maybe
do they-
them the ones that want it back.
But then
we don't know.
think it is. Think it is. Are they really comparing it? They might think they. Cause I know. Have y'all ever experienced where the dude just the whole time keep talking about it, and then you
Them the ones that be me, not
Yeah.
hitting.
That's true.
If you talking, it ain't hitting.
You done got on all my nerves. My whole entire nervous system.
It's nothing to talk about.
No.
Or, you know,
Yeah,
I mean, it's really...
them the ones that come up short.
Do what they do, they come up short.
Mm-hmm.
They don't say nothing.
The ones that don't say nothing.
Them the ones you need to be
I love the
with.
ones that don't say nothing.
Right.
Why
The ones that doing all that talking. You a kid.
you like the ones that don't talk, Lindy?
Elementary. The ones that don't talk and they just show up and then show out and be like, you better call me tomorrow. Go see if you want to, because we in a whole relationship at this point. You thought that was cute coming in here like that. I love them. I love that kind. Oh, I love because you going to hold that phone the next day like,
I can't play with you.
I be like, Janine. He ain't even, that's the kind. Yeah, I like those kind. That kind. And then, what you say, Janine? What you say? What you say? What? Janine, about to make me choke. What happened? You ain't texting me on live.
Y'all just had a text like that. Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, you be calling your You be calling your friend.
It be happening in real
I'm
life.
crying for real.
Q, this what we be doing. I swear. I be Janine, I know you laugh. You got me crying.
Like, you wouldn't even give me a chance to go through the one.
You got me hot. Because he done showed up. I wish you would do that. Don't do it. I like them kind though, but don't do that.
It's
Don't, you got me crying in here. She got a problem. So men, don't do that. I think they like doing that.
They do like doing that. For
I
sure.
think they like doing
Don't
that.
feed into it. Go.
Yeah.
They go ghost. You go sir.
It's a ghost earth. She better turn up.
Make that shit up. Go
I
sir.
like it though. I'm using that later.
Okay.
I'm ghosting today.
Okay.
And if it was that girl, it's gonna be
Oh, God.
with apostrophe R.
Period. Go sir.
And what you say?
Oh,
How much time we got? Because we went over.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't go over. Oh, I forgot you was a little turkey. No,
How
I'm
much
just messing.
time we got, Q?
Yeah, she's like, "You, how much time?
About 12 minutes.
Oh, we got 12 minutes. Go ahead, Janine.
Okay.
Listen, man, don't do that. Don't y'all do that to women because you just saw how we act the next day.
I got a good one.
Okay.
What does peace look like for you?
Peace is just you ain't gotta worry, ain't no stress. You in your soft girl era.
That's it.
That's peace. You ain't gotta worry about what somebody doing.
What you doing? Who you?
You doing
stuff.
self love on
Yeah.
yourself. Whether that's working out, reading your Bible,
Absolutely.
getting your skincare together, nails, hair. That's
Right.
peace.
That's peace for you.
I ain't worrying about
You see the
nothing.
peace. You see the peace over there.
It's real peaceful over here.
It's
Yeah,
peaceful.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm doing me.
I like that.
You do.
I do.
That piece of it took me a long time to
Yeah.
get to.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
when I got it, I be like, I be scared. Don't interrupt. I be so
Right.
nervous. Like, oh, don't. Ooh,
I
please
know.
don't. Ooh, don't interrupt.
Right?
yeah, because once you get it, it's like,
And don't come in that room like she said, and then the next day you don't cook because that's interrupting it.
yeah,
Do that. I had to revert back to that. Don't do that.
don't interrupt it. Right. If you're not ready, don't.
Yeah, don't
bother
be man
me.
enough. Yeah, man
Don't
enough to
bother.
start the relationship,
Yeah,
but
don't
not
bother
man
me.
enough
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I'm focusing
End.
on me.
You are.
Don't bother me
Don't
if you
bother
ain't
it.
ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, that part. Yeah.
That'd be for sure.
If you're not ready, keep it
Oh
moving.
God, you got me crazy. You done took my lash off. We got a problem because you know how that be when you be like, I sent it, and then don't see the bubbles. Them bubbles take me out.
That they typing.
Yeah, then I sent that
nothing
text,
came
and then,
up.
oh, and then it go out, and then it come back in.
You know what?
Hit send before.
Block 'em.
Oh,
This
Put it on Do Not Disturb.
No, this the part that's gonna kill if they got an Android.
oh, I don't. The Android.
I can't believe he got an Android. That is crazy. Who had Androids?
Because you can't. Can't figure it
She
out.
losing. I know it ain't an
I
Android.
be
This
like,
one
I
a
know
nut.
you don't have no
Oh,
Android,
shoot.
and I can't really see the
be like-
response. Mm-mm.
And it's taking too long. Man, for real. You got a problem.
Then they got 17 topics in it. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
No, you can put some of your. This all this. Look at it.
That did all, man.
No, you
already.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
It's got 2,500 right here.
Oh, I did all, man. Every last one. Janine, just go ahead and ask her a question. She ain't gonna come back.
It's all of us. I'm asking. I'm thinking about something else.
Okay, I got one. I had asked the other night on my lab. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, let me hear.
So I don't want to keep talking about divorce because we big on marriages, but people go through this. So if someone get a divorce, just say a couple was together and maybe the wife got cool with a cousin-in-law. They real good friends, but they got a divorce. Do you divorce the whole family or do you just divorce the person you with?
No, I'm still cool with whoever fuck with me. I fuck with them.
That's how I feel. I feel like
If they
I
still
developed
show
a
me
relationship.
love,
There we go.
I'm gonna love them back.
Right.
And if they acting funny, cut them off.
Cut them off. Yeah, she cutting everybody.
You
They
know?
go over there with the ghoster, right? They go over there. I'm a ghost.
Serious.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they still show you love and they reaching out,
yeah, and
keep
y'all
it
still,
like
because you
that.
might end up like developing a serious relationship with this person.
because
where
no
y'all-
matter how long y'all have been together and you've been knowing that
Absolutely.
person, so no, I
Absolutely.
wouldn't go or cut off
you
the
know,
whole
some people
family.
do that. They'll cut the whole family off.
They bitter.
I still talk to an ex, like my ex-in-laws. We text her, you know,
because they mess with you.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They know it ain't had nothing to do with them.
Right.
They know.
For real. That's
They
it.
know I
That's
was the
big.
best.
They know you good
Yeah.
people.
Ooh, did you heard her? You heard her. You know they're good people. We need some of that. We're going to move over there.
Yeah.
We want to thank you. We down to the, that's it. We got to order. We got to place an order, though, for real. We got to.
I bought y'all gifts.
What you bring us?
Juneteenth, and
Ooh, y'all see
I
that?
gotta make sure I got everything.
Let's
Okay,
see.
this one is yours.
This man, how you know which one?
Because I got y'all two different,
Oh.
things.
I'm
So I bought y'all some little gifts that y'all can
oh.
probably wear one night on your podcast or whatever.
this
And
is
Q,
so
I
cute.
didn't know
Oh.
we was gonna have an engineer and stuff
Oh,
here.
you ain't know we was big
You
time in
know
here.
what I'm
No, I'm
saying?
just this is so. Oh, look, she cut it like I would
Yeah,
cut a shirt.
she-
You know how
I'ma
I cut
bring
it.
you
This is so.
something
this
too.
is so
Cause
cute.
you
This
like
is
hats
amazing.
and I see you got a
I
hat
got
on.
I gotta share
I'm gonna get you something fly.
Yeah.
And you can wear it too.
What's up?
Okay.
I gotta tell you, I was.
And why you?
I used to be an avid ballet.
Leah.
I used to be an avid ballet dancer.
Everybody
Yes.
from Detroit like a leader.
This is so.
I taught her some choreography at the Cassadine.
Oh,
Yep, when she was young.
wow.
I'm showing my
Did you got
age,
Leah
but
too?
yes,
That's
she had a
so
beautiful
pretty.
spirit. But yep, I used to be
I
like, you
need
got to
some,
be a little bit
I
of
need a hot little
seductive.
skirt with this.
Oh, I got
This
some
is so
little
cute. Y'all look. Y'all got to
tops.
order.
Yes.
It's so
This is
darn cute.
so cute.
Yeah,
I'm
this is so
loving
cute.
this.
I'm so grateful. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thanks for having me.
Beautiful. So you got to come back.
I will come back
Yeah.
and keep it spicy.
Yeah, 'cause we got-
They
right.
love
Oh, you
the
like spicy.
spiciness. Because I was looking
'cause
on
they
there
going
like,
through it.
what they gonna ask me? I know they gonna get
Everybody going
spicy.
through this. Everybody
All the
going through
time.
something. They be in all
All
kind
the
of
time.
stuff.
Seriously.
Everybody in something. I don't care what it is. They're in something. Some type of relationship. Some
type
kind
of
of way.
something.
Y'all listen. Join in with us next week. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Keep doing what y'all doing. Work on those relationships.
And thank you for rocking with us. Continue
We'll see y'all
to.
next Thursday.
Yep.
Yes.